If you are watching this, it's because you've not started your YouTube channel yet. Or maybe you've started it and you've not dedicated a lot of time to it yet. You need to watch this video, right? This video is for you. I want you to watch the whole thing. I want you to make notes because this video is for you. I don't want to waste too much time on the intro, but I do want to make sure that I've asked you to hit the subscribe button and also share your thoughts in the comment section below. I upload new content like this every single week. Let's get to it. Now, there are several reasons why now is one of the best times for you to start your YouTube channel or for you to start putting energy into your YouTube channel. In fact, I would go so far to say that this is potentially one of the best times ever to start your YouTube channel. And let me tell you why. The first reason why this is one of the best times to start a YouTube channel is because of the reach that having a YouTube channel is able to give you. Now, contrary to popular belief, YouTube is actually one of the best social media channels when it comes to getting reach for you. So that basically means that your content is reaching a lot of people, which eventually leads to you growing your audience and building a community. What a lot of people believe is that TikTok is the #1 platform for this because TikTok has this wild algorithm where a lot of people can go viral pretty quickly on the platform. Now, that is still true, don't get me wrong, but I don't want that information to overshadow the fact that YouTube can get you a significant amount of reach too, and the quality of that reach is usually a lot higher than the reach that you get on TikTok. Let me explain. So YouTube is actually owned by Google. And what that basically means is that when you head to Google, which is obviously the world's biggest search engine, when you head to Google and you type in something, for example, how long does it take to boil an egg? Don't worry guys, I know how to boil an egg. I'm just using an example. But let's say you type that into Google. What will happen is that Google will share a bunch of different websites that will help answer that question. What it might also do is share a selection of YouTube videos which are all about boiling an egg too. Now, this is where that extended reach comes in. There is no other platform that can integrate with this mammoth of a search engine like Google, like YouTube can. So you can essentially create a YouTube video and it can appear under Google search terms. And what this also means, in addition just to reaching loads of people, because now you're just reaching everyone, it's not just people who go on YouTube on a regular basis, you're reaching everyone now, right? What this also means is that you're reaching people who are looking for content similar to yours. There is intent behind it. This person is looking for someone who can teach them how to boil an egg, right? Which means that they might also be interested in the rest of your videos, which are all about how you can, I don't know, poach an egg. This is a real niche channel I'm referring to here, but you get my drift. By creating YouTube content, you're able to get a lot more reach to not just people who use YouTube, but anyone on the internet who uses Google and who's looking for content similar to yours. Now, another reason why now is the best time or one of the best times for you to start your YouTube channel is because of the money. Let's be real. I was going to put this as the first reason, but I just figured, I don't know, make you wait a bit. Now, the thing about YouTube is that it is one of the best social media platforms when it comes to how much money creators can actually earn just by sharing content on the platform. A lot of other social media networks have taken a while to try and catch up. And if I'm being honest, they're still not there. Let me break this down for you. Essentially, there are a couple different ways for a social media website to allow their creators to earn money. One way is through things like creator funds, where they dedicate a set amount of money to their creators and anyone who's legible can earn some of that money within that pot, right? What that means though with creator funds, which are super common for platforms like TikTok and Instagram, is that there's usually a cap on the amount of money that creators can earn because they've set aside £1 million, which means that the more creators in that creator fund, the less money everyone's going to get because there is a cap on their earnings. The other way that social media platforms can reward their creators financially is by sharing the money that they make from advertisers with their creators. And that is called a revenue share program. And that is exactly what YouTube has. So YouTube has a partner program, which gives you access to a bunch of different monetization tools. One of them is the revenue sharing tool that I just mentioned. So the adverts that you see in this video, I am going to earn around 45% of the income from that advert. It's not just YouTube taking that money, they're going to split that money with me, right? And there is no cap on the amount of money that you can earn through this way. My channel makes anything between £1,500 and £5,000 per month, purely from the ads that I put in the middle of my videos. In addition to that, there are loads of other ways that you can monetize on YouTube. You can create memberships where people pay a monthly fee in order to get access to exclusive content. I have one, it's called Behind the Business membership. Every single month, members will get access to one bonus video where I really show them behind the scenes of being a full-time content creator. But there are other ways that you can monetize too. You can create merch and sell it on your YouTube channel. You can add super thanks and super stickers, which basically allow your audience to send money to you either on lives or through other means of content too. So to sum up, when it comes to earning money as a creator on a social media platform, YouTube is really the platform that could provide you with the biggest earnings. It's also worth noting that they've recently changed their requirements. I have a whole video video on this. I'll link to it up here in case you want to dive into it deeper. But essentially, in order to join the partner program and get access to some of those monetization features, you now need 500 subscribers. You need either 3,000 watch hours from the past 12 months or 3 million YouTube Shorts views. And you need 3 public videos that you've uploaded within the past 3 months too. So they've lowered the requirements, which means that more creators can now start earning income sooner into their journey. Now, I'm going to sum up this next reason why now is the perfect time for you to start your YouTube channel with one word. And that word is repurposing. Repurposing is this magical thing where you can create one piece of content, and from that one piece of content, you can turn it into thousands of little mini pieces of content, maybe not thousands, or maybe thousands. You can basically create lots of content from just one piece of content, right? It is a magical thing for all content creators because at the end of the day, it is hard out here to consistently create a lot of content and to be consistent across multiple social media platforms. It's difficult, right? Now, the beauty of being a YouTuber, and especially a YouTuber who creates long form content, so that is the type of video you're watching right now. So not just a creator who only creates shorts, but a creator who also creates long form content. How many times do you think I will use the word create or creator in this video? I'm going to say a lot. And how you basically repurpose by being a YouTube creator is you create your one long form video like this one, and then you create small cut downs from that video that can be used as a YouTube short, as a reel, as a TikTok. I mean, it could even be uploaded to Lemonade. Like, it can go anywhere. And if you don't know what Lemonade is, I'm going to link to a video up here so you can learn about what Lemonade is. But the point is that you can create one piece of content and it could produce lots of other smaller pieces of content for you. There aren't many other platforms or many other formats of content where you can do that. And even if you're not on another social media platform, but you have a newsletter, a blog, for example, you can still use your YouTube content and repurpose it into a newsletter, repurpose it into a blog post. I do it all the time, right? I actually see my social media content on a bit of a hierarchy. At the top, I have my YouTube videos, and I use my YouTube videos to create content for every other platform, whether it's my TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's my newsletter, whether it's my podcast. It all comes from my YouTube videos and it all filters down. If I was not a YouTuber and I didn't create these YouTube videos, I would really struggle to do that. Now, this, in my opinion, is one of the most important reasons why starting a YouTube channel right now is the right thing to do. The connection that you can get with your audience through a YouTube content is so much deeper than any connection you can get anywhere else. And nowadays, with how the world's going, with the rise of AI, I don't want to be scaremongering, but you know, it's scary. But nowadays, with the rise of all these other things, having an actual deep connection with your audience is becoming more and more imperative and even harder to do. And I'll even use my good old example of TikTok again. Whilst TikTok can help you reach a lot of people, yes, a lot of the time, the connection you have with your TikTok followers isn't that deep. And the reason why is because when your followers go on TikTok, they see tens, hundreds, thousands of videos in addition to yours. So you are just one of many. Whereas when your audience head over to YouTube to watch your videos, they probably are only going to watch a handful of videos in that one sitting. So they're probably only going to see your face in addition to maybe 2 or 3 other creators' faces in the space of a couple of hours. So think of the likelihood of them remembering your name, remembering the inflections or the mannerisms that you have when you're speaking to the camera, them remembering what your home and your living room looks like, them remembering your personality, them remembering the value that you gave them. All of these elements allow you to have a deep relationship with your audience, and these are all things that people are more likely to attain when they're watching your long form video on YouTube versus when they're watching your 10-second video on TikTok. Now, in case you're thinking, that sounds great, but do I really need that much of a connection with your audience? I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you definitely do. One of the main reasons is having a connection like that with your audience actually helps your content become better because you're so in tune with them, they're so vocal to you that you're able to actually use their information and feedback to become a better content creator. Another reason, and the reason that a lot of you guys are going to be wanting to hear about, is the money. You are going to be in a far better position to work with brands, for example, when you have that relationship with your audience because they trust you and your recommendations. If you sell a product or a service, it is going to perform a lot better for you when you have that deeper relationship with your audience because, again, they trust you. So when you are trying to monetize as a creator, you will be in a far better position to do so when you are deeply connected with your audience. My final reason for having an audience of advocates, which is my favorite word to use, just people who really support you, right? My final reason for having an audience of advocates is that they are so loyal. You can start a new business, which is something that I recently did actually. I'll put links in the description below. It's called the Creator Project. You can start a new business and they will go ahead and they will support you straight away, right? You can upload a piece of content and before they've even watched the whole video, they will like it and comment. You guys know who you are because I've got a few people Very, very proud to say that I've got a few people in my audience who do that for me, a couple of advocates out there, and I literally adore you. These advocates become the heart and soul of your social media presence and eventually your business, right? So I really can't overstate just how important it is that you have this relationship with these people. My final reason why you should be starting your YouTube channel right now, and I know I've given you a lot of reasons and you're probably already sold, but just stick with me. My final reason is that starting a YouTube channel is a safe bet. That's right, guys. There is such thing as a safe bet in this social media world. The amount of change that has happened within the past couple of years on social media is absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like it, right? I mean, it's kept me in business. I'll give you that much. But a lot of things have changed. New platforms have started. Old platforms have changed everything about themselves. Things have changed. And with the threat of even more change, for example, this potential TikTok ban that might happen either just in the US or potentially global, a lot of creators are a bit worried. They're like, I don't know if I want to put all of my eggs in one basket or all of my energy into one platform. I'm worried that it's going to change or that it's going to die or that it's going to get banned. And if you're worried about any of those things, YouTube is the platform for you. It has been around for 1 minute. So it's been around since 2005, which was 18 years ago. I would love to tell you that I just did that math really quick, but I actually had to use my calculator because at first I thought that was 28 years ago. And then I was like, wait, how could that be? Because I'm only 30. It was all a mess. But the point is that this social media platform has been around for 18 years and it has been thriving. I think it's the second most visited website in the world. It has been thriving for almost that entire time. One of the reasons why YouTube has gone from strength to strength and hasn't been victim to the classic up and downs that a lot of other social media platforms have experienced is because they have rewarded their creators for a really long time. They have made their creators partners of their platform, which means that they now have a stake in their platform. It also means that their best talent don't leave their platform because they earn a decent income from it. And I'm willing to bet that if Instagram did that back in the day, they probably wouldn't have to deal with the narrative of the fact that it's dying because no one would think it was dying because all of their top talent would remain on the platform. So all of that to say that YouTube is a safe bet, not even counting the fact that it's owned by Google, so it's in good hands. It's a safe bet for you, it's a safe bet for me, and it's worth investing your time into it. All right, guys, have I convinced you? Can you let me know in the comments? If you feel like hanging around, I actually recommend that you check out this video. It's not actually on this channel, it's on my brand new YouTube channel called The Creator Project. It is a podcast episode where I interview a YouTube strategic partner manager. So I actually speak to a YouTube employee and she shares her top tips for how you can actually master YouTube and be successful on YouTube this year. Thank you so much for watching as always. I cannot wait to see you in my next video.